Alright, here we have today my Fender Blacktop Strat HH. It's got the dual humbuckers and the sonic blue finish. I don't know if the blue's coming through. It kind of looks white in some lights, but anyways, wanted to do a quick review on this before I swapped it out. I'm planning on making a Rivers Cuomo type Stratocaster, almost like a tribute guitar for him from the band Weezer. But it's this guitar that he used to play back in the 1990s, and when the band was actually good, in my opinion. So yeah, it's going to be getting some of these goodies over here. New humbuckers, and new volume knob, and also new pickguard. Anyways, let's get down here for some of the features of this thing. It does come with a tremolo bridge, but you could block that off if you want more sustain. The knobs here are actually amp knobs from a Fender Blackface amp with the matching toggle switch. This pickguard, I don't know if you guys can tell, but in contrast with this color, it's definitely like a parchment mint pickguard color, which I think is really cool. I really like this pickguard. I'm kind of sad to see it go, but I might keep it around for another project guitar perhaps. And the humbuckers are covered, so they look more like a Gibson style. I kind of prefer an open coil look. But one thing I did love about this is the rosewood neck is a great neck, and it has the spaghetti logo, which is you mostly only find that on the $600 on-up guitars, and this is $450, so definitely not bad. And then also you have the skunk stripe on the neck and standard Fender tuners. All right, so here we are with the guitar right now. It's tuned half step down. Here's some clean settings on the bridge pickup. When you move it up, it actually does have a 5-way switch, so it splits the bridge pickup here, I think, and also puts it with the split up here, if I'm not mistaken. It may just be a split on this coil. I haven't looked into it too well, but it sounds like the in-between Strat sound that you might get. You got the middle, both humbuckers. Towards the neck here, the fourth position. Plenty of quack, definitely stratty. And then you got the neck humbucker. Which I think is a little too muddy for my liking, actually. It definitely is kind of cloudy and sounds good for jazz type stuff, like, you know. I use this guitar primarily, like I said, in my band Independence Drive for our covers that we do from the 90s. Definitely do a little U2 on this. I also do The Killers and also Weezer and old school Smashing Pumpkins. So here is a little bit of 1979 from the Pumpkins, and I'm using the second setting on the pickups to give it that kind of hollowed out quack sound. I also use it, like I said, on a little U2. So this is New Year's Day. I do the piano part, the keyboard part on my guitar, since we're only a 3-piece band. And I know the Edge does both, but I'm not very good at the keyboard, so I just do the lead on my guitar. It sounds like a little overdrive and some delay on it, and of course I definitely use it for Weezer songs, so I'm going to give you a little old school Blue Album for those Weezer fans out there. Chains also is a band we cover sometimes, and so here's one from them. So yeah, it definitely gets the deep stuff, and obviously the humbuckers are going to charge this guitar up more than a typical Strat. Some of my only dislikes, honestly, are just the pickups themselves. I think the bridge is great, but I'm really not a fan of myself of covered pickups. I think it kind of dulls the tone. It doesn't have as much bite to it. Definitely kind of rounds off the notes a little more, especially in the neck position. I really don't like the neck pickup. I kind of like these knobs, but I don't know, they're a little more cheesy in my opinion. I kind of like a traditional Strat knob, but it was cool that they did something that matched up with the chrome tops on the chrome. If you like chrome, this is definitely your guitar. Also, I think the volume knob, I'm just not happy with the way Fender knobs usually work. They usually go from like 2 to 10, and I'm a fan of something that has a really even taper and with humbuckers to kind of roll off the dirt and you know, get a little bit more of a low gain grit. It's kind of harder to do that. You have to really be accurate with your thumb here, and I like to roll off my volume a lot. So I'm planning on getting a new, probably a Pro line volume knob for this. Otherwise, this guitar plays like a dream, and I got this for 450 bucks. Not a bad deal at all. Made in Mexico, and I'll tell you what, their build quality is fantastic. Features-wise, you really can't beat the deal. I love that Fender has gone to such a value guitar like this because it can be used on any stage, anywhere, to be honest. And I think the rest of the line's great too. The Jazz Masters they came up with are fantastic. So definitely check out the Fender Blacktop series.